Hey guys, welcome back to Love and Laugh Recipes, or Laugh and Love Recipes, or whatever we're calling it these days. I'm just picking up the storm. I've already got a bunch of food already made because the kids like to have a snack before dinner, right? So we got mozzarella sticks, some homemade mac and cheese. Ooh, not too much cheese in it, but I did add a little something that I wasn't expecting to. I accidentally put balsamic vinegar in it because I thought it was the truffle oil. So I'm hoping the kids won't notice. It wasn't too much, but it has a little bit of a bite. Oh, my daughter's looking at me, eyeballing me like, you did what? It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Look at that. So it's a snack before dinner because dinner's gonna be late tonight. So I gotta feed these children because they're already getting on my nerves.
Thank
right?
you.
You're welcome. I mean, no, my children aren't getting on my nerves. I love my children. We love you too, Mom. My children are the best, right? Everybody's children are the best when you're in public, right? But when you're at home with your kids, you're like, you guys are the worst. You're the worst kids ever. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever said that. I hope I've never said that. I love my kids. I'm so happy to have my children. So I'm just gonna put the mac and cheese on the side. So we'll make a couple of our main dishes. And what is our main dish? Well, we've got a main dish for the kids, which is not the mac and cheese. I've already made the rice, but I think I'm gonna make like some orange sauce vegan steak to go on top of rice. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? The stove is beeping at me. It just loves to beep, beep, beep. But our other main dish is gonna be, what is that? Is that tilapia? No, tilapia is disgusting. I do not eat tilapia. And if you do eat it, and you're like, it's not disgusting, have you ever fished for tilapia? Because I have. We were down in Costa Rica one time, and we went to a restaurant. It was beautiful, like in the middle of nowhere. Well, it was in the middle of Costa Rica. And they had this like pond that you could not see through. And then there was a sign that said, fish for your own dinner tonight. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, that's where the tilapia lived. And we actually did that. We fished for our own dinner. And seeing that water and realizing that that's what they, I'll be quiet, it's fine. And seeing that that's the kind of water that tilapia lives in and thrives in, I was like, we're not eating tilapia anymore. No. I just got my hair in the salmon. It's gonna be a little fishy, or the fish is gonna be a little hairy. So there's my salmon. I already just put a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of salt because I put it in the pan. So what are we gonna make? Oh, I made something last week. Just kind of threw something together, and my husband said, wow, it was really good. I really like the way you did that. So I made some branzino, and all I did was take some basil pesto, and I took some fresh lemon, and I just kind of squeezed it on top. You know, yummy, seasonal, squeezed, and it's so fun when you have a cut on your finger because it hurts like. And then I added some freshly chopped garlic. Yes, chopped garlic. Throw it on top. My fresh garlic. I added some sliced onions. Look at that, so simple. Who sliced all that onion? Did somebody here do that for me? No, I did it myself. But my girls usually actually help me out. They didn't help me this Friday because they were too busy. They're too busy arguing. Too busy arguing. Oh, yes, I know. We gotta talk about our topic. What's our topic today? Let's talk about the war. No, let's not talk about the war. I don't want to talk about the war. Let's talk about nice stuff. Because war is not nice. Let's talk about how about self-care? How about that? Self-care. Everybody knows that self-care is important because, like the lady on the plane says, you need to take care of I know that beeping is so annoying, but that's my stove. It just does that. Because the lady on the plane, or the man on the plane, somebody on the plane always says, please put your mask on for yourself first before you help other people. And you think, oh no, that's terrible. Because you're so used to helping everybody else before you help yourself, right? Now, this is a little aggravating. Oh, the beeping sound is really getting on my nerves. But you gotta help yourself before you can help somebody else. And then all of a sudden we feel like, oh, but if we have self-care, then all of a sudden we're narcissists, right? No, we're not a narcissist if you have self-care. First of all, most people don't even use that term, right? Like, the term narcissist is so wrongly used in today's vocabulary. Like, everybody thinks they're a damn expert on narcissism. Come on, guys. If you could pick anybody and you could find a day where anybody has narcissistic characteristics, and then if you put that in your mind, then your ego is always going to try and tell you, look for things that confirms what you're assuming, right? Oh, you see, they did that again. They must be a narcissist. Stop labeling people. When you label people, it just limits it limits your blinders. You know, you're only looking for one thing as soon as you put a label on somebody. Stop labeling people. Stop giving people a diagnosis and an identity of things. Like, yeah, there are some true narcissists out there, but there's malignant narcissists. There's all different. But don't go looking for it, guys. Just if you try and look for that characteristic, you're gonna find it, and you probably find it in anybody. But if you're looking for the good in people, guess what? That's what you're gonna find. So start to focus on the good in people, and you will see it. See the beauty in everything instead of the ugly, right? So self-care. The kind of self-care that I'm talking about is I'm not talking about the kind of person that's all they care about is themselves, and they don't do anything for anyone else, and it's me. But you do have to take care of yourself and what you need and your needs. Because if you're waiting for some outside source to fill your bucket, guess what? You're gonna be waiting a long time, people. You gotta make sure that you're making yourself happy before you think that someone else is gonna come along. It's on your ladder. It's stuck together. We live in South Florida and it's humid down here. I don't know, is that bad? Is it bad when it sticks together? Does that mean the onion isn't good or the powder isn't good anymore? I don't know. As long as nobody dies tonight or gets explosive diarrhea from the fish, we'll be okay, right? Every day you should have a normal practice, normal part of your routine that's just self-care. So, you know, the hygiene stuff, we take it for granted and we're like, yeah, I take care of myself because I brushed my teeth this morning. No, that's part of it, right? That's part of self-care. But that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing things in your day to make sure that you are filling your own bucket, right? To make sure that you feel good. Because when you feel good, then you're okay to take care of everybody else, right? Then you don't mind doing things for other people. You don't resent people when you have to do things for other people, when your bucket is full, when you have your self-care, right? I know what I forgot. Oh, you know what I forgot? Okay, so what do I put on there? I'm just talking away. I'm not telling you what I'm doing. All right, I put some salt and some lemon, and then I threw some onion and some minced garlic. That's one spot, should not be all over there. I put a little bit of pesto, I think. Yeah, put some pesto on there. What else? I put some basil, some onion powder. What else? Salt, pepper. We need more. We need a little more. We always could use more salt and pepper, right? There's some pepper. Some pineapple. It's gonna be a little bit spicy. It's gonna be a little peppery, but that's okay. And a little bit of salt. Himalayan salt. So you guys know that I like that one. Some salted fish. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, you know what I want? Yes, I do know what I want. I want just a little bit of my garlic butter. So I melted my butter and then I added my minced garlic, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on top. For a little bit more flavor. I have lots of flavor, but it's about what I did last week. You know, I don't really pay much attention when I'm trying new things. I just kind of throw everything in. I kind of throw everything together and then wait to hear if it's good. And if it's good, I'm like, oh, now I gotta remember how I did that, right? So that's it. It's not beautiful. There's the Bronzino. I was talking about tilapia, right? But I didn't say what kind of fish it was. I don't think I did. This is Bronzino. And I'm only gonna pop it in the oven at 425 for probably, oh, there's my hair. Probably about 10, 7, I don't know. My daughter's in the background, like trying to give me hand signals, like the baseball player, like they're doing this kind of thing. Yeah. He's trying to tell me how long, but I think I'm gonna do about 7, 8 minutes, yeah, because these are thin fillets. So let me go ahead and pop that bad boy in the oven and set the timer for 8 minutes. And then I'm gonna work on my salmon. Guess what I'm going to do to salmon? The same exact thing I did to the Bronzino, but the salmon's going to take a little bit longer to cook because it's very thick. The Bronzino's too thick. Flip it up. I'm going to do a little flippy. So anyway, let's get back to self-care. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm tired. I'm so tired. I've been fighting an UTI for the past 2 weeks, dude. That's a lot of training. That's a lot of fighting because my immune system sucks. So, I slept last night, woke up in the middle of the night. The light in my room went off, just turned on. First, the TV just turned on in the middle of the night. So I turned that off. And then a few minutes later, the light in my room turned on. And I was like, okay, like somebody's trying to tell me something, like there's a warning. So I got up, checked the whole house. I got my taser out, walking around the house with the taser. Nervous, checked on all the kids, made sure everybody's okay, made sure that all the doors are locked, did that whole paranoia thing, walking around the house, right? So then I went and lay down, and I was still a little bit paranoid, right? And I finally fall asleep. 30 minutes later, you know what happens? The light in my room just randomly turns on again. Oh yeah, it really happened again. So I was like, come on. So I got up again, checked everything again, and I was like, look, angels, you're trying to tell me something, you gotta be a little more clear, because I don't know what you want to tell me right now. I'm tired. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to sleep. So I'm a little bit tired now. So between the infection and the random light popping on in my room in the middle of the night, waking me up, getting me all paranoid. I'm tired. I'm a little tired. But I'm not too tired to talk about self-care. So let's get back to it, shall we? So self-care. When you are not, here's a good way to test and see if you're taking care of yourself enough. If you wake up and the first thing that you think of and the first thing that you're doing is jumping out of bed and you have a list of things in your head that you got to do for everybody else, guess what? Probably not getting enough self-care. So maybe, just maybe, when you wake up in the morning, first thing on your list should be, what can I do for myself today? I don't know. Maybe I could meditate. Maybe I could read something. Maybe I could say my prayers, you know, if you pray. Because, you know, meditating and praying, it's the same thing, right? But try to, and if you're like, well, when I wake up, I'm in a super rush. I'm in a huge rush. I don't have time for that. So set your clock a little bit early and make some time for yourself. Because if you start the day and you took care of yourself, the rest of your day, the rest of your morning is going to be a lot better because you feel a little bit fulfilled. You filled your bucket a little bit, right? I mean, if you haven't been filling your bucket in a while, it's going to take a whole lot more than one morning of meditation to make you feel like calm and centered and like fresh and you filled yourself, right? So you gotta start to make it a daily habit. Do something for yourself that's just for you, something that you enjoy. It's not like some work project that you are thinking about. Please don't make it a work project, because then that's not for you. That's, well, kind of for you, because if you get paid for it, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about things that you enjoy that make you feel fulfilled. Okay, there's my pesto. See, same thing. Got some pesto. We got some onion. Look at that. Oh, onion. Yay, onion. More onion. Oh, and the Bronzino, no, I didn't cover it. I'm probably going to cover the salmon though. Why? Because it's thicker and I want it to get hotter. It's hot, very hot. And if you take care of yourself for, you know, do something every day for a week, I think you'll notice a difference in your stress level. You know, it should be a little bit more manageable. You should be a little less short with people, you know? Unless you're like 4'7", you can't really do much about that. But yeah, you gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. And you know what I'm doing? I still have like a lot that I have to cook, that I need to cook. And I think I'm just gonna throw this fish in the oven and then I'm gonna say, no, I'm pretty much done. I'm not making the other things that I was gonna make. I don't feel like doing it. So, yes, I know I'm kind of cross-contaminated because I put in one fish and the other, but guess what? It's fine. It's going in the oven right now. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry. Here, nobody's gonna get sick. It's gonna be in the oven, baking, getting all hot, killing all that bacteria, right? Don't worry. It'll be fine. Anyway, so you see, you can tell that I need a little self-care right now because I'm tired, right? You know, a little bit. My chickens are in the background. I got a chicken coop that I gotta build. But I say I gotta build, I mean, my husband's gonna build it. I'm gonna just kind of stand there and go, is there anything that I can do to help, honey? And then I'm gonna walk away. He's gonna go, no, I got this. I'm like, okay, great, because I don't want to build it. I used to be like Bob the Builder. I used to build lots of stuff, and I felt that I had to. And then one day I realized I don't have to know how to do everything. Because I was a single mom, I thought I had to, you know, do everything. I mean, I literally moved in my entire apartment from the second floor. You guys, the second floor. I moved my couch, my entertainment center, everything. Solo mío. Only me, right? And after I did it, I was like, gosh, why did I do that? And I realized, yeah, I did that because I couldn't afford to have movers. So, rented a U-Haul and did it myself. And then, as life progressed, and I started making a little more, I realized that, oh, I can have somebody do this for me. I don't need to work so hard. So I started taking care of myself a little more by not doing everything and having to do everything. Some people just do everything because they have control issues and they feel like if they don't do it their way, it's done the wrong way, which is, all that does is, well, that's my timer. Let's see how this fish looks. Let's see how the fish looks. Smells delicious. That looks really good. But will you hand me a fork?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check it and make sure that it's actually good photo.
I don't want anybody dying.
Let's check it. Looks pretty darn good. I'm gonna cook it for maybe. It looks really good, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook it for 2 más minutos and should be okay. 2 more minutes. Yeah, let's make it 3. Just for fun, but actually it tastes delicious. It's at 4:25, so we had it for 8. So that makes it. Oh, the camera's like falling. So that makes it 11 minutes total. Wow, that's really good. You know what? I made it last week. A whole Bronzino fish. And he did not let me have one bite. I did not get one bite of that fish. She was like, wow, that was so good. What did you do to it? I was like, I don't really remember. I just threw some pesto and stuff on it. And then he was like, yeah, it was delicious. I was like, was delicious? There's none left. He's like, he ate it all. And I was like, well, that's good. You're self-care. You're taking care of yourself. But what about my needs? I need some. So I'm going to have to hide a little piece of this because it's really good. Salmon. My son, well, one of my sons, really likes salmon. So I think he's probably going to eat most of the salmon. I'm not crazy about salmon. It's not really my favorite. Bronzino, yes. Salmon, not so much. I mean, I'll eat it. I really don't do it. Anyway, so self-care. So please, take care of yourself so you can take care of everybody else that's around you. Because I know that's what you do. I know you take care of everyone. And that's so nice. But nobody's going to like stop you and go, you know what? You need to just go home and take care of yourself. Wouldn't that be nice if people did, but they don't. No one's gonna do that. Not unless you're like literally half dead, your arms hanging off, or your eyes are bulging out your head and you're just looking like a crazy person. Probably no one's gonna stop you and say, hey, you look like you could use a little self-care. So take care of yourself, people. And don't feel guilty about it. Please just, and don't let other people, like if someone calls you and says, hey, what are you doing? You say, oh, you know what? I'm going to go do this and this and this for myself. If you hear this from anybody, I don't care who it is, they go, oh, must be nice. Please hang up on them. Please, just hang up on them. Don't talk to them. And then if they call you back, just hang up on them again. I don't care if it's your mom. Be like, don't let people make you feel guilty because you're taking care of yourself. Please don't. Don't feel guilty about it. You're the only one that's going to take care of you. You know, moms are always worried about everybody else, and we're always like looking to make sure that did you eat? Can I get you? You know, we're always worried about everybody else. You gotta worry about yourself too. All right? Don't feel bad about it. And as soon as you start to take care of yourself, you won't be upset with people around you because your children don't want to help you in the house on Friday. And they give you a hard time about asking them to do the dishes.
I always hope, okay? And it's not my day.
You know? So, you'll be fine. Like, that's fine. Okay, because I took care of myself today. Anyway, that's our 3 minutes. Let's check it out. I'm going to show you. Let's see. Let's check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh wow. It smells really good too. Can you see it?
You can see it.
Oh, it's so good. I'm going to close it. My stuff is always beeping. The stove beeps at me.
So moody.
The oven beeps at me. Stop beeping. My lights turned on last night beeping. They literally beeped when they turned on. Yeah, my lights. They turned on in my room, middle of the night, 2:30 in the morning. Beep. What's that beep? It's my lights turning on. That's weird, right? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. And I promise you, next video, I'm going to have kicked this stupid infection butt. I'm going to have more energy and feel great. I'm going to tell you about all my self-care. You can tell me about all your self-care. And, oh, yes, the salmon. So, the salmon. This is it, y'all. Well, actually, let's put a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more lemon. Oh, that's hard to squeeze. 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 You know what I like to do? I just like to get the fork and just kind of makes it so much easier. And throw a bunch of stuff on it. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Let's put a little more garlic. Why not? A little more onion. Sure, why not? So I lied. I'm gonna put it in the oven without the lid for about 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna cover it with some aluminum. So there's the salmon. I'll show you 2 minutes in. Bye.